Y'all, I need this fucking lamp. Oh my god. I need that.
My old chum, Odrum. I knew you'd be able to deactivate.
I'm impressed, little mortal. A smart investor keeps track of her investment. The fighters surprised the kin and might even win the day. Bravo. But once you control the Citadel, what then? How will you get past ill-informed, impulsive mortals? Did you think you could just stroll up to the portal you seek? The Volcanos guards a key to the maze beneath Molag Bal's stronghold. You must pass through this labyrinth, and to do that, finish your original quest first. Help your magus. Banish these kin to the...
Was that the last of them? Oh, thank feck.
They're coming through the gates again. We've got to stop them.
That got them off balance.
The option for a little more stealth would be really fucking nice.
You did it again, my fearless friend! Well done! With the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild will complete the conquest of the Citadel. But we need someone to storm the Pyramid stronghold and deal with the leader of this installation, Vulcanaz Ceres. Your common vernacular aside, that is indeed the critical task. Vulcanaz Ceres has a key to the labyrinth. Eliminating the Vulcanaz and your curiosity knows no bounds. Very well. Ask part of Molag Bal's stronghold. It's a maze of tunnels that lead to the Endless Stair. No doubt the path is littered with traps and dangers, but we must push on. Cadwell tells us that, as far as I can tell, he's a trusted servant of Molag Bal. Not only does he command the forces of this citadel, but he also has access to the Dark Lord himself.
Bones of Xarxus, what is that thing? Make it go away! Make it go away!
Only those of Daedric blood may enter the pyramid, little mortal. I told you that you'd need my help. A Daedric ritual locks this door, and only a willing offering of kin blood will open it. I am your key to Valkanaz Saris. You are my key to vengeance. My clan was destroyed, erased from this existence. And the hand that orchestrated that destruction was Valkanaz Saris. He thought my clan was a threat to his power. Whatever the right or wrong of it, Saris must pay for what he did. That I cannot do, little mortal. If the Valkanaz is banished by my hand, I will lose honor and standing. If you kill him, however, I remain true to my word. And Cerys abides in the darkness with my lost clan until Cold Harbor allows him to return. The way is open. Destroy Cerys, painfully. He deserves whatever horrors you decide to inflict upon him.
Jode's bones! What is that thing? Flashy may get noticed, but style gets remembered.
Mortal fools, duped by an outcast kin. I will take great pleasure in ending your lives.
My lost clan awaits Cerys in the darkness. Even though the blade that banished him was not in my hand, his end was my doing. You have been a most useful weapon, little mortal. Take the labyrinth key, with my thanks. Even by kin reckoning, I have waited a long time to send Cerys into the darkness. Allow me to savor this moment, little mortal. What possible interest could that be to you, little mortal? Even by kin reckoning, what possible interest could that be to you, little mortal? Let me guess. You're worried now that I will order my kin to destroy you. I assure you, a change in leadership can be a time of confusion. Kin do not die. Siris has been banished to the darkness. Long ago, our clans were locked in war. Siris, through treachery, banished my clan. Everyone but me. I accepted a blood oath to remain free, promising that my hand would never... I remained true to my oath. I helped you enter the pyramid. Nothing more. Indeed, the ignominy of a mortal sending Siris to the darkness was most gratifying. My goal was revenge. I have no interest in your squabbles. Understand, little mortal, a kin's desire to spill mortal blood never ebbs, even if we don't always act upon it. I am what I am. If we meet again, I will smile as I take your life.
I hope you brought the key. How odd that the
Morrowind has her eye on you.
The Mages Guild stands ready to do our part for this effort. Molag Bal.
The Fighters Guild is ready. We're prepared to...
Of course. We've already sent in us
and locked him.
You need someone to accompany you into the Dark Lord's lair. You free the Lamias from our prison, like we promised. You helped save our children. We shall help save yours. If you...
I would choose her, but I've chosen her, like, both of the different times I've done this. I can't fucking stand Darian. Codwell is a natural automatic choice. He's fucking an icon.
About time you got over here, old chum. Exercise is all well and good, but if I keep this up much longer, I'll be useless in the actual battle. A quest? How marvellous! I shall march by your side into the darkest depths of foul iniquity, our weapons aloft and aglow with the fires of eternal righteousness. You honor me this day, my friend. I gladly accept this mission. My sword is yours, my boon companion. Together, we will protect the beautiful realm of Cold Harbor, and perhaps even save that ugly rat hole you call home. Victory! Thy name is Cadwell. 'Tis 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 '
Have you selected a companion to accompany you? If you need more time to speak with your friends, please take it. Very well. Come with me and I'll explain. Our forces are gathered, and the time has come to strike fast and strike hard. Time is not on. Make every moment count. Troops are already inside, fighting and holding ground, causing a distraction so that you can deal with Molag Bal's ability to call reinforcements. For the initial assault, Cadwell will assist you. Don't be fooled by his bizarre antics, for his heart is full of courage and honor. Close the reinforcement portal. That is your first priority. Gabrielle and her forces will join you then for the push to the labyrinth. Once the labyrinth is opened, you must make your way through Molag Bal's personal sanctum and find the portal to the planar vortex. That is your ultimate objective. If we are to end the plane meld, we must disrupt the planar vortex and cease its destructive storm. Take your brave companion and venture forth. Close the reinforcement portal so that our forces can wage war on the Daedric Prince. Then open the labyrinth and lead us to the planar vortex. Our destiny is in your hands.
One last quest, old chap. One last leap into the fire. Unless we survive, of course. But how likely is that? I love what the Dark Prince has done with this place. Quite lovely. Shame we have to march an army through here. Soldiers rarely take care to watch where they step.
I wish Caldwell was a Cadwell could be like a constant companion like Miri or Ember.
The Dark Lord's vials. I gave you my oath, and I honor such commitments. You sampled my power at the cliffs of failure. Take this seed. Plant it in the body of any dead Dremora, as you did before. A zombie will rise to fight by your side. Together, we will bring the Lord of Schem's plans down around him.
Well? I hope you're watching. don't like your odds. That was a bit of a warm-up. I guess this is a fight now.
We're approaching that vile portal of wrongdoing. I can feel it in my bones. It feels like evil.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
Another beautiful creature has fallen under Molag Bal's spell of evil.
No
must
longer
set her free.
shall the forces of darkness be only used for evil. We stand by you, champion.
I think I'm getting good at this. Oh, I probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Another victory! I'm going to run out of room on my scabbard. Where will I mark my kills?
As soon as I sensed that you sealed Molag Bal's portal, I figured it was safe enough to follow you. Gabrielle has assembled a team of mages and scholars to aid you inside the labyrinth, as we need all of the fighters. Now that we don't have to worry about overwhelming hordes of reinforcements, we're sending in the main assault force. While they... Of course not. Even I am not so foolish as to enter Molag Bal's inner sanctum myself. Gabrielle and her mages will accompany you inside. Oh, you'll know the source of our world's destruction when you see it. Just find a way through the labyrinth, and try not to let the deadly traps and horrible monsters kill you. Don't lose hope, my friend. We're depending on you.
This room is so big. I never
fucking
expected
hate
the prince
this
to be
one.
much of a reader. But all these books. Imagine the... Search around.
Affair.
Listen to this, Kirith. Reach out and touch a brazier to draw forth the fire. This book. I think it references this device. If I simply touch...
There has to be a bottom. These rocks need to be anchored to something, don't they? Best stand back, though. I don't think either of us wants to find out what's...
Problem, Sarah?
darkness falls. This only gets better as we go along. The darkness is obviously designed to hinder our progress. What an interesting conundrum. I did mention I had a plan, didn't I? No? Well...
Come on, we're almost there. A one-way... I can't imagine we have too much farther to go. We just need to cross... Stick close to me. There's... There has to be a way to get out of here. Wait a moment. Something bad is about to happen. Sometimes I hate it when I'm right. Here they come.
Where the fuck did all my companions go?
Come on. We need to find a way out of here.
I could go for a bit of excitement.
Let's go!
I knew I'd find them here. Interesting. I've never been to this area before, but it's breathtaking.
Cadwell! Cadwell takes some getting used to, I must admit. But he really is an amazing fellow. Well, the others will have to fend for themselves for the time being. I'll send Cadwell to find them shortly. Things are looking grim outside, by the way. We've lost many fine men and women already, and the battle is... Even without his portal, Molag Bal has the ability to throw an unlimited number of forces at us. We're holding our own, but just barely. Far too many. Hanan was caught by surprise and wiped out, along with a large number of Fighters Guild soldiers. King Dinar's group was also... Thank Cadwell for that small favor. I'm not sure how he does it, but I think he's grown so attached to Cold Harbor that he's actually become part of it. Unfortunately, he can only teleport one other person at a time, and the portal that leads to the planar vortex is just around the bend. Molag Bal won't simply let you walk up to it, though. He's going to do everything he can to stop you.
This way.
I have waited a very long time for this moment. The life of one insignificant mortal. After you. Ask your question. You cannot. The light of... My power is greater in this between place. The Dark Prince will need stronger chains than that to stop me. Come, we have things to discuss. Again, I remind you that the chains bind both planes. We cannot use the light until those chains are destroyed. Go quickly.
Fuck you, Fetcher!
We have to hurry. Molag Bal knows we're here.
I grow weary of your games, Meridia.
Go, warriors of light. These dark chains must be broken.
You cannot stop me, Meridia. This realm will be mine.
Alright, try for money. You know, I like to think I'm agreeable.
We're running out of time. I'll make sure these anchors are destroyed. You have to keep moving. Place the light and disrupt this vortex.
No one else dies today. That's an order. Come on.
The light approaches.
Let's go set the light in
brightens the
place.
shadows. It attempts to break the darkness.
But the darkness is strong. Our Father, our God, He is the darkness. He shall repel if the light approaches. He will consume the light. He will tear it apart. He will destroy it. He will
Our
destroy
Father
it.
has spoken. He wishes us to challenge you, and you alone.
You believe that light can destroy my Plague-Eld? Your prince thinks I would allow this? She is more foolish than I thought. Oh, how sad. You were drafted into a war you could never most curious. My counsel shall pass you somehow.
Maybe they should try that.
I should enjoy watching a
Where
hero
are you
die.
Merely fetching those who would stand against you.
I tire of this game. Now you shall die.
Quickly, get behind my shield.
Did you think it would be that easy? My minions will tear you apart.
Gabrielle! Focus all your energy into this! We can't let up!
I'm doing my best!
You deal with the crystal. We'll take care of our new guests.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
These are some ugly bastards! This is the best Molag Bal can throw at us? I'm hardly working up a sweat!
This may well be our last battle. Let's make
Maybe I should
them
have joined the
remember
Grand
it.
Armigers.
Just hurry! My shield can't withstand much more of this!
Almost! There!
I can feel it, Manus. We can beat this. We can. Darian, behind you!
Have no fear, beautiful Gabrielle. I have this under control.
You have to hurry! We can't hold them back much longer!
The light is ready. Quickly, release it.
No! You cannot do this! I cannot fail!
Darian! Get back here! Darian!
Oh well, Darian.
The planar vortex is destroyed. You are immortal. You began to die the moment you were born. You are not fully dead. Not yet. Your song has only just begun, and many verses still lay before you. Those present when you shattered the light were under my protection. They gather in the room beneath us, saying their farewells. Those who were not a part of the final battle, the Ayleid king suffered grievous wounds. He is near death. The vortex has been destroyed. I designed this place to be familiar and calming to you. It is a small pocket of oblivion, under my protection. No harm will come. Do you not see how singular you are? How remarkable? You entered the realm of a Daedric prince, gathered an army strong enough to fight. For the nonce, we require nothing. But the Dark Princes have taken notice of you, and they have plans, and plans within plans. Prepare yourself.
My time has finally come, it seems. Meridia's shield protected the others. Darian and I were outside the shield, dealing with Molag Bal's damn portals. Darkness fills my eyes. As the light erupted around me, someone pushed me closer to Meridia's shield. It was too late to save me, but it did bring me here. Then I shall rest well, knowing my final day, the final day of the Ayleid people, was spent saving Nirn. I want you to have this. A gift from my people to the hero of Nirn. To honor you and those who fell beside me in this great battle. Thank you. May the spirits guide me on my way.
Saddest death in this game.
We will honor the Ayleid king for his sacrifice this day. We will honor... I'm still trying to work that out myself. When you touched the light, you erupted in holy flame. We thought we had lost you, truth be told. I don't know. Anyone not in the vortex should have been protected from the blast. But I have no way to know if they survived the actual assault. Anyone inside besides us, I can...
How many did we lose today? I can't even count. I fear going back home, seeing who survived and who didn't. It's all just so... How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darien. How many did we lose? How can you ask me that after what we've been through? Darien. I don't know. He wasn't here when we arrived. I didn't see him. When the light erupted, Vanis, Dinar, and I appeared here. No one else.
The hour has arrived, Visage. The final confrontation with the god of schemes is at hand. The 5 companions gather at the Harpage. Meet us there.
We don't get a... Slept straight through the night. Feels like the first time in forever.
Make sure you don't sleep away another morning, or you will be short a job.
Adept, good to see you.
Matches Mert Livian's description. Ask him if he's seen Rennie Alendis. I should probably hang back.
I have great news for you, Adept. Ballast has finished. I have great news for you, Adept.
He's so cute.
Ballast has finished final analysis of the tomes. We're ready to get my island. She's preparing a ritual space at the Ral Ka Guild.
She's preparing a ritual space at the Ral Ka Guildhall. Of course! This is what we've worked for all this time. Putting up with the mocking and insults. Sheogorath's poor attempts at humor. We'll recover the Isle, and the Guild will have a safe haven from the war.
Do I know you? I don't believe I do. I don't see how that's any of your affair. But if you must know, I did cross paths with that unscrupulous dark elf, and I'm worse for it. What's your interest in... She came to me seeking information, and given our long-standing association, I entrusted her with it on the assurance that she would do me a simple favor in return. Instead, she ran off and played me for a fool. And I really need the antique inkpot she promised to procure. I'll tell you what I told her, Rennie, but only after my inkpot is returned to me and not a moment sooner. I'll not have my good faith taken advantage of. My inkwell is currently in the possession of a banker here, the result of an ill-advised card game. They seem to enjoy lauding their victory over me, so they refuse to part with it at any price. I want a return. It's one of a kind. The first work of the current Sapiarch of Shape and Form when they were still a student. Irreplaceable. I never thought an Argonian would beat me at the cards, but the banker has more of a head for numbers than I expected. I didn't. I just got so thoroughly thrashed at the table that I needed to offer collateral. Underroot must have known what a singular treasure it is. Now that she has it in her greedy claws, she'll never let it go.
I caught the gist of that. That Sweat actually wanted my mom to rob a bank. I'm glad she had enough sense not to go through with it. Unless the reason we haven't heard from her is because she's in jail. No. I mean, adventuring can be dirty business. My family is nothing but a bunch of no-good tomb robbers, depending on who you ask. But there's a big difference between digging through old ruins for treasure and outright stealing.
How did you gather the fact that she was gonna rob the bank and this guy tried to get her to rob it? What? What? Your mother fucking fucked this guy over.
No. If that were the case, she'd have written my father to pay her bounty. And while he should let her sit and learn her lesson, he's too much of a softie. She probably ran off like Mert said.
Well, maybe he needs
Now
to
it's
grow a
us
fucking
who have
spine.
to get our hands dirty. Let's hope so. But if we do wind up breaking the law, I could have a worse partner in crime. You're a good friend. I can't believe I have to steal from a bank for my own fetching mother. This is why no one takes our house seriously.
Maybe leave your mom in the dust, bitch.
Comrade, a word. Well met, comrade. I have an urgent message from the Guildmaster. Report to me at once. I have a task for you. She's a lizard of few words. She's running things out of the Guildhall in Volkelgard at the moment. The 8 guide you call? No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that there's a big...
Casual, just 2 people admiring the decorations. Oh, this is such a nice bank, isn't it? Oh, such refined taste.
Barge in, why don't you? It's not like I'm trying to work. This is a private office. Well, as private as an office could be that has no door or walls and barely fits a desk. I used to work in a much larger... Of course you are. Let me guess. Mir Tulivon's still trying to get his antique inkwell back. I swear, ever since Underroot won that cursed thing, it's been one bother after another. I suppose it makes a nice distraction from the tedium. Not much of a windfall, but I suppose it'll take me a moment or 2 to update my ledger. I'm sure you can see yourself out. I'll just be over here counting my gold.
You'll take anything that isn't tied down, won't you?
What kind of monster orders our hatchlings murdered? I spit in Queen Ireland's eye.
Dare I ask, is the deed done? Is my little treasure to be returned? Do you have any idea how rare it is for a creation this ugly to survive on Somerset? Let alone one made by the premier authority on sculpture? I even had the original assignment's written grade. Barely satisfactory. It's priceless. At least Irene had an appreciation for rarities. I sent her to meet another antiquity hunter I deal with who made a discovery in Stone Falls that Irene would be interested in. 2. Edvilda Stonestalker. She was probing my interest in Dwemer relics. I've no interest in it, but I knew Irene has an unhealthy interest in them. She was camped near Steamfont, last I heard. That's all I can tell you, so our business is concluded.
She was probing your interest in Dwemer relics. You have no interest in it. What?
How could those Bosmer attack a nursery? Have they no shame?
Look at them, prancing about like the Emperor's heirs. Well, you're a Blue Reed and Yellow Pete. From out of town, yes? Yes. You're in luck, Blue Reed. Gold runs dry on long journeys. Mercenaries, royals... Well, you're a Blue Reed and Yellow Pete. From out of town, yes? Yes. You're in luck, Blue Reed. Gold runs dry on long journeys. But I've got just the thing to moisten your purse. Mercenaries, Royal Storm holds waters for no good reason. They move amongst my people, swaggering and taking what they will. Strange they never bother the Dark Elves, yes? None here lift a claw to stop them. Encourage them to leave, Blue Reed. How you do it is your concern. Then I fill your purse, yes? Perhaps you should pretend to consider a purchase. Or perhaps you should consider a purchase, hmm? Such prices, unheard of in all of Stormhold. The mercenaries only make things worse with the Dark Elves. Better if Stormhold is one happy family. And if you plan to start a family...
What is the fucking point of having one of these options if I can only have one? Seriously?
I saw the keeper in town not too long ago.
Have we met? No. Then walk the other way. I don't bully innocent folk, not for the pittance I'm paid. But you're right. This isn't what I signed up for.
Want to see my knife? Then keep talking. How about that? My third fight of the day with a milk-drinking...
Find someone else to bother. It's not like that. The Argonians don't pay us a cut, is all. But maybe the other side of town could use a patrol, right?
Ah, you're the one. Seems we need to have a chat about Doubts the Moon. Said he stirred up trouble with some mercs and had to leave town. Asked Duskscale to take over his shop permanently. Mentioned you too. Said he'd pay you extra for your silence. Said you were smart enough to take a hint.
Prices posted on the board. Savings, savings, savings.
When you've sailed for as far and as long as I have, the swamps don't bother you much. It's the people that get to me.
Preach, say that again.
I won't promise comfortable accommodations. Let's go.
It's been far too long since we've taken a hit together. So, load your shit.
I can fit you. Let's go.
Tired of walking anyway.
I love the sound of these hooves on the ground.
Off with you, Swit!
Shocker.
Is this Edwilda? Someone killed her. Let's search the camp.
Gee, I wonder who. Your mom.
Mom's scarf. Liam gave that to her last new life when she was headed to Skyrim for the Snow Bear plunge. She wouldn't have left it. Did Edwilda write down anything important? Mom was definitely here. She had to have gone in a hurry if she left this scarf behind. Did Edwilda write down anything that would clue us in on where my mother's gone?
Honestly, the fucking logic of a scarf. If the scarf is that fucking important to you, it's gonna either be in your bag, which you likely grabbed, obviously, it's not there, or it'd be wrapped around your fucking neck. And scarves don't really fall off your neck that easy unless they're just flase da thrown on, like, not wrapped around, which it's freezing here, so... Well, I don't know, maybe it's not, there's a lot of flames, but... You know what I mean? Like, either she left it, or whatever didn't care about it as much as you thought, or she was, like, kidnapped, basically, and it was, you know, thrown off of her.
Oh, not that fetching thing again. Mom, she's been chasing after my grandfather's Dwemer puzzle box for decades. Ever since the old mer joined our ancestors at the tomb. It's her obsession. Don't tell me they got into a fight. Great, just great. So the shifty Nord met my mother out here and ran afoul of bandits? That explains what happened to Edwilda, but Mom's not here, thank feck. But if she'd escaped, we'd have heard from her, right? They must have taken her captive. I've never been to the Inner Sea Armature. It must not be too far from Edwilda's camp. What would you like to talk about? You're a pretty good adventuring partner, I'd say. Reliable. Agree. I've never been to the Inner Sea Armature. It must not... Ah!
I haven't lost a man, but the scamps have lost 20. Now we just...
Looks ripe for adventure. Maybe a tad overripe. Dwarven pipes! By that cave! This looks promising.
Fan out!
Don't like your odds.
Burn!
Mom, do you have any fetching idea how worried Wait, are you cooking?
Miri? Miri, am I glad to see you, Scrib. Get me out of these shackles. Friend of my daughter's? Or maybe... well, you look nice. We'll get properly introduced after I'm out of these shackles. Don't mind Miri. She takes too much after her father. I've been dying to finally meet the person my daughter's been adventuring with. Though I hadn't planned on being chained up like a common criminal upon our first meet. I was negotiating a lead from a contact I met out by Steamfont, and talks got a little heated. She was trying to take me for a ride, I could tell, and we must have caught the attention of these feckless swits. They tried to rob her. She tried to make a run for it, and they cut her down without a second thought. Figured I'd take my chances with another approach. Offered to be their cook if they spared my life. Fortunately, they aren't picky. I was beginning to run out of recipes. No, I suppose not. Won't be long before one of these fools gets bored or hungry and comes to swipe something from the pantry. You've done a fine job looking after Miri, so I'll follow your lead. But don't think we're done talking.
Can we please just get out of here now? quite this much, until I met you.
Nicely done. I can see why you like them, Miri.
Don't think you're free and clear just because we escaped the bandits. What were you thinking?
Oh, come now, Miri. I've been doing this since before you were in diapers.
And you're not getting any younger. We almost lost Liam, and you nearly lost this. Would you trade it for that stupid puzzle box?
Liam's scarf? Miri, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I worried you all. It's just... I'll let it go.
We love you, Mom. We're your family. Go home.
Well, now I feel the fool. I made you all worry, dragged you into this mess. Sorry to be such a pain in the arse, as my daughter would put it. Maybe it's time I hung up my adventurer's ruck and settled in with my worrywart of a husband. I just hate leaving things undone. It was my father's prized possession. He spent decades trying to unravel its mysteries, until it was stolen from him. Then he spent the rest of his life trying to get it back, and most of mine after he died. I thought it might finally make him happy. Well, now I feel...
I know it probably seems like I'm being harsh, but Mum's been at this more times than I can count. She promises to give up on it, but then she catches some whiff of a lead about that damn box and she's off like a race squaw. This time, death was the only thing that stopped my grandfather from chasing after that stupid trinket. I don't want it to be the same for her. You can only keep rolling the dice in this life. I hope so. Probably not. But I've weighed her down with enough guilt to hold her for a little while, at least. Either way, sorry for dragging you into my family drama.
Why can't we just look for it while we're out?
Are you kidding? If I don't get you out of here, she'll make you meet the entire extended family. Davon's watch is just down the road. She can make her way home from there. Thank you for putting up with all this. I'll make it up to you. Hope we find something interesting today.
Well, this little misadventure wasn't a total wash. I did finally get to meet you. Don't be a stranger now. I'll expect Miri to bring you by for tea and biscuits. Her father has a sauce for the best squib jelly in Morn.
Adept, Shalador must have found you. Very glad to see you again. I've translated... No, I'm... Adept, Shalador must have found you. Very glad to see you again. I've translated the final book and we're ready to monkey rum butter. No, I'm just very tired. Thanks to Shalador, we were able to decipher the deeper ritual hidden within the tomes as a set. He's ready and waiting. Together you'll perform the ritual that will... perform like a dancing midget! Just focus on the task at hand. I've prepared the ritual space, as you can see. Here are the books. Take them and place them on the pillars of light around the hall. They'll focus the power. I'll be able to rest soon enough, Adept. Shalador is the only reason I was able to finish. His enthusiasm and energy sustained me through this difficult trial. Please, Adept, I'm going to be fine. As I said, translation of the books has taken a considerable toll. I'm exhausted, but it will be worth it. The Sanctuary will save so many lives and give us all a chance to work in peace.
The ebb and swell of Magicka. How I missed this. We've done it. We're finally ready to take back my isle. I'll use the combined powers of the books and wrench the Isle back to Tamriel. Sheogorath has lost, Adept. We're almost there. It's a lush place, gorgeous and vibrant. We have guild members poised across Tamriel, ready to join us there. It will be the perfect place for the guild to study in peace. It will be... I know. She's very tired, even worse than before. But she's done masterful work in translating these books. And I'm sure she'll be an asset once we reach the island. I suppose she has been garbling her words a bit. I just assumed that it was due to mortal frailty. I sometimes forget how fragile you are. We will watch over her together, my friend. I believe so. I'm sure you're as sick of the Mad God's games as I am. Now come, I will perform the ritual and open a portal to our new home. Stones, attend me! Now, I reclaim what was taken from me. I, Vea, hear my call! Something is wrong. I sense. Adept, the lost, follow me! Damn me for a fool! Why did I trust that? What do I mean? Look at this place! The island is overrun with Daedra. Sheogorath has given us the apple, but it's written. There's a grand hall in the center of the island. We'll be able to survey the situation better from that vantage point. You and Val...
Fascinating creatures, Daedra. Never thought I'd have the chance to study one of those up close.
This is not what we agreed to, Mad God. Leave this place!
Careful, mage! Remember who you're talking to. Our mortal friend has arrived! Be quiet now, shall he? Adults talking. good. You and I can have reasonable conversation. You know, funny thing about deals. They're really the sorts of things you should get in writing. I said if you completed the trials, you could find the island. The portals to deepest oblivion scattered here and there. The sort of... If you want to see it that way, sure. It's a... You know, if you want to see it that way, sure. It's another trial. I'm sure you and Velasquez... Oh, hello, dearie. I'm sure you'll have no problems closing the portals. Honestly, no reason at all. What are you implying? That my choice to curse the books was a calculated move? That crazy old Sheogorath knew there were only a handful of people in the guild that could do the work? Oh, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You outwitted daffy old Sheogorath, right? Anyway, pull the crystals to close the portals. Have fun. See you soon.
Damn it! What was I thinking? Attacking the prince? Wait, Adept. You're not making sense. What do you mean? Sheogorath put that curse on those books to slow us down. Then, the curse was meant to put the books in front of Velast. She was meant to read them. Adept, this is very worrying. But we need to deal with this after the island is... She'll be with you. She'll be fine for the moment. Velast, go with our friend here to close the portals. Sheogorath left a powerful ward on this building. I'll need a few moments to crack it open. Go! I should be done here by the time you return. Go! Close the portals. I will see this done.
Spotted another way of varieties of Daedra is
until I met you.
Now! Get back, you fetcher!
Is there anything good about these things? Any light or hope?
I'll keep working to open this door. Go close the portals. Hurry!
There's so many.
Would it
So
kill
much
them to run away?
pain and anger.
Well, no, I guess it wouldn't. Maybe they should try that.
Were we kidding ourselves? Can we ever truly be free of war?
Hey! Stick with me!
If I ever get a good night's sleep, I'd love to write a paper about these things. Well, that was misunderstood. No more, David, all right? Just keep coming. Haven't we killed them all yet?
Maybe I should have joined the Buoyant Armigers. If it helps, I'm scared too.
Have you always been like this? I could have sworn you were Paula before.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking. Beck, I hope you're watching.
They're all closed? Good. Now, place the crystals and the barrier should fade.
Chunky rum butter, the butter so dark, not sweet and creamy, the contrast is stark.
Thanks to you, the island is ours. Now you'll just need to claim the hall and kick Sheogorath back to the Shivering Isles. I've put a crack in his ward, but no more. The Mad God's power is formidable, even here. You and Velast may enter. I may not. Just make sure to watch. I feared the Mad God may have gotten the better of us, but perhaps something can be done. Go inside. Deal with Sheogorath. We've come too far to be put... You can do this, Adept. You've proven yourself that you're up to this. Good luck.
I can hear him. I'm coming, Uncle Sheo!
I like reading too, you know. If you ever have an
my
excuse to get me
favorite
something.
mortal. Shalador finally figured out how to let you in. You're here to kick me out, I know. But you know, fighting isn't really my thing. Haskell?
Very good, sir. Have at you, Adept. We will now
All right,
face
but
each
don't
other
cry
in
for
honorable
money.
combat. On your guard.
Haskell? Oh, Haskell! The pigs, Haskell! Toss those huggables! Squeezeable piglets! Oh, now you've gone and done it! I've never seen... All right, that's enough! Break it up, you two!
Enough with the games, Sheogorath. Are you going to relinquish the island to us or not?
All right, settle down. I'll just gather me things and go. But last, dearie, why don't you come over here?
Uncle Sheo, are we going somewhere?
Yes, little one. You're coming with me. Home to the Shivering Isles. Won't that be nice?
Mad God, stay back! The lost isn't yours to take!
Isn't she, though? I can see it on her face. I can smell it in the air. She's crazy! Mad! A lunatic! All that time with Uncle Sheo's stories, and she's got the urge to visit the Isles! My Shivering Isles!
I do. I want to go with Uncle Sheo. He's got the butterflies. I love butterflies.
This is a conundrum. Riddle. Choice. I tell you what, mortal. Why don't we let you decide? Should Velast stay, or come with me to the dear old Isles? In fact, let's sweeten the deal. You decide she stays, I'll cure her. That's right. Uncle Sheo will make her sane again. Boring old Velast, whose only friends are books. Oh, dear.
And if the Adept decides she goes with you?
Well, as it happens, I have one more book here. I give it to you in exchange for Velast. It's called the Folium Discognitum.
Sheogorath, you bastard! You'd throw the folium back in my face after all these years!
Wrote it myself. It's a delightful little artifact. It imbues the reader with the knowledge of madmen. It's very powerful. Worth, 4 or 5 of those sky shard things you adventurers are always looking for. So, Velast stays and I cure her. Or, she goes with me and you, my little mortal, become much more powerful. Your choice.
Uncle Sheo wants to take me to the Shivering Isles. So wonderful. The butterflies, they'll be every... But Uncle Sheo, he will keep me warm and he will keep me safe and I'll have so many friends to play... Adept, if I stay...
Adept.
I want to go with Uncle Sheo.
Adept, you cannot listen to this offer. This is the exact same offer Sheogorath made me when I first lost. Life for an archmage is measured in decades, not years. The rituals I performed extended my life, allowed me to continue my work. But eventually even I began to slow down. I began work on a powerful artifact, a key to the inner workings of life itself. Glamouril. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, I reached a critical juncture where even my knowledge and power failed me. I needed more. Yes, I'd read all of the Accords of Madness. I knew the lessons of King Lyrandir, Leopold Arseno, Darius Shano, and still I failed. Don't make the mistakes we did, Adept.
Admit it, you're surprised, aren't you? The look on your face was precious. Of course, of course. What can I tell you? Just so you know, as you talk, I'm going to imagine there's a little person inside you, moving your mouth. No catch, mortal. Not this time. Look, no matter what choice you make, Shalador's always going to know I got inside his head. Again. That's what I'm trading you the island for. This is just something between the two of us. Well, see, if you sit a madman down and listen to him ramble, he'll sometimes spout the most brilliant insights. I don't know if you know this, but I spend a lot of time around madmen. Aye, and there's some right insightful insights they are. You read through my folium and, oh, like I said, worth the power and zip of half a dozen sky shards. Easy. You've got it. No strings, no lingering magical afflictions, no nightmare beasties haunting her in her dreams. Ooh, that's always fun. But no. I'll undo what my books did to her. Fair and square. If you deny the folium. Oh, I'll be honest, mortal. I haven't had this much fun in years. Your struggle to collect the books, getting to poke Shaladar with a stick. Oh. Do you remember the time I had you close all those portals on Ivea? Right. A mortal making a decision. Free will and agency. Now then. Does the last stay become sane again? Ha! I knew you wouldn't take the book! Could see it in your eyes. Oh well, can't blame Uncle Sheo for wanting to give his favorite niece a good home now. The mortals decided to let the last stay. So, this is where I say my goodbyes. Mortal, nice working with you. Shalador, never change. The last, sorry dear, say goodbye to the little dreamling. The Prince of Madness doesn't stay where he's not wanted. Except when he does. But in this case, he doesn't. Until next time, mageling.
It's like a fog has lifted from inside my mind. Adept, I don't know what to say. You've saved me from a fate worse than death.
Lost. Are you?
Yes, I'm all right, Shalador. I'm myself again.
We've done it! The island is ours! We've won!
Don't worry, Adept. I'll be fine soon enough. You've passed the challenges of the Mad God, restored me to sanity, and reclaimed this sanctuary for the Mages Guild. Somehow my thanks is...
I can't stay in here, Adept. Let us speak some more outside.
Come here, Adept. I have something for you.
Adept, you've done so much for the guild. I couldn't let you leave without a final gift. This old archmage has a spell he's been saving just for... During my time on Tamriel, I developed a very useful spell. A memory charm of sorts. Rather than wasting my time puttering around in libraries trying to find a book, just need a moment to prepare. This spell has proven very handy. Once saved my life when I came up against a rhyming spirit. She demanded every answer to her questions be answered with a couplet. There we go. I'm ready. Call it Shalador's Library of the Mind. Ha! Shores, Bones, I can't thank you enough. In time, the body you and Velast have formed for me will fade. But with this charm, you'll never forget our trials together. I take comfort in that. Are you? Then accept the gift of eidetic memory. Remember now every tome, every book, every scrap of paper you have ever read. And remember, too, the tale of Ivaeus' return to Tamriel, and the story of the Adept who made it happen. Don't be a stranger, Adept. Ivaea is another home for you now, as it is for every mage in Tamriel.
Oh, bitch, I was scared for a second. I thought I wasn't gonna get that.
This place is alive with pain and suffering. This must be where Molag Bal torments those who displease him.
Look there. Is that Manamako?
You come to gloat at my torment. I am neither alive nor dead. I am trapped in a couch. I am his plaything, and an abject lesson to others who would thwart him. My plan was flawless. My machinations were executed to perfection. I would have been a arrogant, presumptuous, egotistical twaddle. That bit of costume jewelry is nothing compared to the Master's power. I expect I'll be seeing you soon. My only joy for the rest of eternity will be hearing your tortured scream. After all that transpired, I killed you, you simpleton. I saw your life gutter and fade like a candle flame in a tempest. My...
Manamako. He was a backstabbing hypocrite with the delusions of godhood. The fool got precisely what he deserved.
Molag Bal is here. I can feel his presence, sense his foul breath upon the wind. There. That place should serve us well. Let us assemble and prepare the ritual.
What do you suppose this place was?
A temple of some kind. The Dark Anchors may have built it in Cold Harbor. Perhaps it was created by the Daedra to mock the Divines.
What does it matter? We can't wait any longer. We must perform the ritual. Vestige, it is time for you to make your decision. Yes, this will be close enough, I think. Are you... No one is more surprised than I. They are willing to sacrifice themselves to save the world, yet they will never hear a single word of thanks. I've no idea. Speak to them. Let their own words convince you. But once the choice is made, there is no turning back. The harvest of a fresh soul will no doubt bring Molag Bal's attention upon us. We've already been over this. You need an infusion of divine power to even consider challenging a Daedric prince. The Amulet of Kings can give you that power, but at the cost of a life. The Amulet of Kings is a relic of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. His powers embody the qualities of perseverance and invincibility, while promoting the virtues of duty,
I see that look in your eye, Vestige. I wonder, am I to be the one? Know that I would consider it a great honor when you live each day as if it were your last, as I have. Eventually, you will be right. I was born to die a hero's death. I once swore to protect my Emperor, and failed. I cannot allow him to sacrifice his life in my place. Nor can I ask this of Lyris, my snow lily. She is...
We've had some crazy adventures, haven't we? But adventures... My father once told me that the most important thing anyone can know is what they would die for. I know that now. I feel like I've already lived a dozen lifetimes. I'm so tired. And I look forward to seeing my parents again in Sovngarde. If my
Remember, Vestige. We fight for our people. We fight for Tamriel. Evil might be kept at bay for a time, but it can never be completely eradicated. What is important is that we resist it. Very little. The scrolls can see many things, even possible futures, but they are not infallible, and they will not make this choice for you. You cannot cross the sea simply by standing and considering the water. Be strong, Vestige, and act. There is no such thing as a safe choice. There are only other choices. Oblivion did not make me a monster. It just confirmed my own worst fears about myself. It would be fitting and honorable if you were to choose me.
We've had some crazy... My father won. I feel like I've already lived a dozen lifetimes. I'm so tired.
Position yourself over there, Vestige, and brace yourself.
Snowbilly, no! Don't do this. Please.
Death is simply life's next great adventure, and I am prepared to make the journey. I hope to see you all again one day, in Sovngarde. Until then, it has been my greatest honor.
History may not remember your sacrifice, but those present here will never forget it. Divines of Tamriel, with this vessel of your power, the Amulet of Kings, I call upon your strength. Let this noble sacrifice be a testament to our desire to set things right and restore balance to the Mundus. Your champion stands ready. Accept this offering and imbue this vestige with your glory. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Vestige, now is the time. You must ascend the path and face the Daedric Prince. You must face the God of Schemes alone. I will get the others to
Why
safety.
can't I get this outfit?
No time for words now.
The time for words is over.
Your continued meddling has reached an end, hero of Tamriel.
From the sides!
What is this foolishness? Has your tiny mortal mind snapped? Do you really think you can defeat me? The dark machinations of Oblivion are far more complex than anything your mortal senses can comprehend. Your anguish will be legendary, even in Oblivion.
Still you fight on? Do you care nothing for your own existence?
But now I'm going to.
I am God of Oblivion. You are less than nothing. Pathetic Adric trinket can't defeat me. I am Molag Bal, Lord of Domination. What is this, infant? Do you think your toy can slay a god? Is naked to me. I can taste your fear. You are fertile ground for the seeds of eternal torment. Tamriel is ripe, and I have all of eternity to reap its harvest of plenty. Death comes for you, all children of the Mangas on flat wings. Face of pain. The souls of the damned are my weapons. You will know eons of suffering.
Come forward, Vestige. You are safe for now. Something precious to you has been riven from Stonefire's being. I have brought it here for you to reclaim.
I congratulate you, little insect. Your